Hello and welcome to another NZ Blokes Motoring Review.
We're here at HSV Holden in Newmarket.
They have very kindly loaned us an HSV Clubsport R8 to test.
Brand new 2015 model, 6.2 litre LS3 V8 with 340 kilowatts, Nick.
And if I'm honest, that's a little bit intimidating with a $105,000 ticket price because I can't afford to fix it if we crash.
Should we go out and find out what 455 horsepower feels like?
I think we should. I'll take that. So the first thing I think we should do is 0 to 100. Yeah!
It does that alright. And the brakes? Okay, it stops.
This has got the fancy exhaust system on it and you really don't notice it until you properly plant the boot.
It's worth it. It's a bimodal system. It does exhaust and intake, and it opens up, and it sounds pretty good.
What does bimodal mean, Moppie?
It's got flappy bits. So it's not kind of the Jekyll and Hyde of a BMW M5, but the motor is very tractable below 4,000, really easy to use.
Put it this way, you're not going to make it go nuts by accident.
Yes.
You do have to make a conscious decision that you want to go fast and plant your foot.
So it's got some pretty clever electronics in it. It's got a touchscreen, big 7-inch screen.
That touchscreen's not as sensitive as you would think.
Yeah, true. It does work.
Well, it works, but it's not.
It's a little bit hard to use it when you're driving.
Sorry.
But it does work.
It's got sat-nav's fine.
Yeah.
The EDI is cool. See, look at this. This is cool. We can put a G-meter on the heads-up display.
Yes, it has a heads-up display.
Yeah, it's got a heads-up, a very basic heads-up display.
Well, actually, I think it's more sophisticated than the one in that BMW X3 we drove.
No, the one in the
different modes you can show.
Yeah, but the one in the BMW would show turn-by-turn sat-nav. This doesn't do that, but this will show a G-meter, so it's like...
Exactly.
But that being said, that was an X3 for a soccer mum, and this
is a man's car.
This is for me. The thing is like you say, this is basically a Commodore that's been given a whole bunch of illicit drugs and then told to go and play in the paddock, right?
Yeah, that's the impression you get.
Which to most people would be scary. This is not scary.
Yeah.
And I think that that's a detriment.
Yeah, it needs
I think it should be more scary.
It needs to be less sophisticated.
Oh, that's the thing. You know when you get little breaks in the bitumen and it's like, or in the chip seal,
little ripples?
The little ripples. Every other car that we've driven lately has skipped on those. This glides right over them. That's cool.
I wouldn't call it gliding, I'd more call it steamrollering.
Steamroller's fine, I'll take that.
It's 1,800 kilos, remember? It's a big, heavy car.
It's not fat, it's husky.
It's fat. It weighs 1,800 kilos.
Fat shaming.
But that 1,800 kilos should not be able to move as fast as it does. I think the guys at Holden have done some pretty clever stuff with the damping and the suspension, which is part of why it rides so well over bumps. Go around the roundabout, go around the roundabout, go around the roundabout, keep going, keep going. This has just got so much grip.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, Mr. Van. Alright.
Oh.
That did that very well. How do you feel? That would have made me throw up.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I felt really good.
Okay. I would have thrown up if that was you doing it. I can't handle that.
It's got 20-inch wheels, 255 wide tyres at the front.
And 7.5s on the back?
Yeah.
I actually really would love to take it to a racetrack. And that's not because I want to be a muppet, because I do, but I actually want to find out where the limits of this car are, because I think you're going to be really, really hard pressed as a daily driver owner to ever find them.
I think they're really high. I think you've got to be going properly fast to find them.
And being properly stupid. Okay guys, so that has been the 2015 Holden Clubsport R8 with the SV pack. I absolutely love this car.
I love the engine, and the rest of it's a bit...
For all its faults, which it does have, such as the fact that you can't put a tall can of drink in it and keep your hand on the gear stick, which you don't really need, but again, a little thing, little thing.
I think the weight's more of an issue.
I don't.
You just love driving it.
I love driving this car. Absolutely love driving this car. It's it takes a bit of heavy foot and a bit of breaking the law to really get the most out of this car. Not that we did that, of course.
No, very responsible.
Very
always.
responsible. Yeah. But yeah, no. Once you get it really up and moving, it gets a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm actually amazed they can make a car this big and this heavy go this fast. The handling is kind of meh. The amount of grip is phenomenal.
This thing has grip for days. Initially I thought it was going to be boring, but then when you really start trying to push the limits of this car and you start to find them, you realize how forgiving this car really is, which makes it an absolute joy to drive.
There is a reason Ferrari buys dampers from General Motors.
So there you have it. Would I buy one? Absolutely. At a list price of $105,000 that I don't have, I want one.
I appreciate it. I get why people buy it, but it's not as pure a driver's car as I want. Great way to cart the family around, great way to go quickly, but no, I'll pass, thanks.
If this was the only car I could own and I couldn't have any toy cars, this would be an absolutely outstanding compromise.
You're just in love with it, aren't you?
Shut up, Moppie. I love this car.
You're just absolutely in...
Test driven.